If you're a rap artist, then this is for you. Lately, I'm seeing content that's telling artists, rap artists in particular, that they suck because they're doing something wrong. If you're posting on social media incorrectly or you're not hashtagging correctly, there's always something that you're doing wrong. There's always something that you're missing. And I'm realizing that that in itself is a business model. And here's my problem with that. It's this. There's nothing wrong with doing business and giving people some constructive criticism, but too many people have given themselves the authority to tell rappers what they're doing wrong in regards to an invisible algorithm they didn't even know was coming. And nowadays, it seems like rhythm and poetry, rap, has been replaced with algorithm and procedure. And I personally, I don't agree with this. There are a lot of factors that play into people's success. And we say it all the time, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I've been around long enough to see the what you know versus who you know turns into what you know now versus who you knew then. There's a difference, and it's a lot of collateral damage. Replay that if you need to hear that sentence again. But technology couldn't have moved forward without all of our contributions to it. The music platforms wouldn't know how to engage with us without our engagement with it. And at a time, it had a lot of us so hyperfixated on who we know and who hand we shook and whose shoulders elbows we rubbed against, that, like myself and a lot of us, we lost a lot of the people that we knew. And it's not right. It's not right to me that artists have to become marketers. They have to become everything, only for the rug to be pulled from underneath us and told, you're focused too much on this, or you need to focus more on, the algorithm and where things are going. And it's like, you're never correct. There's never a right way to do it. And it's always your fault. There's something that you're doing wrong. And the it's your fault has become a business model within hip hop. And I think it's a travesty to the artists that are coming up, because life already does enough of that for you, and it's not fair. It's not right. And hip hop is abandoning the point of a freestyle on the spot, in the moment, how it feels. And I released this song today because it just felt right. There was something in the air. I just knew I just knew the world needed this, not the algorithm. But now the algorithm can decide if the song is needed and if it's correct. And yeah, I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I think this is causing a lot of artists to doubt themselves in places they don't need to doubt themselves. A lot of people quit where they need not quit, where they actually should keep going. But I totally get it. I don't understand it, but I get it. And it just seems like artists are being punished for having good intentions and poor execution. And we're being capitalized on. And I don't like it. None of our guitar lessons came with instructions on how to ensure you be seen by the masses. We were just told to do like our elders did, play best we could and go on the road and knock on the door and stand outside the record label's office and wait for 5 hours until somebody sees you to give you one shot. That is the world that we were built on. And to have the rug pulled, to share our music, to share our art on earlier platforms like MySpace, before Facebook even got involved, only to have MySpace pulled and then a new music system gradually introduced, and we gradually get access to uploading our music. There's a lot of people, man, that gave it their all and had exactly what the game was missing, or their one hit that they spent a lot of money on and time on. The algorithm snatched it from them or told them that it was something that they were doing wrong. And you get a industry that is disheartened. This is why the kids nowadays, we say no cap, because cap was being put on people's salaries. We start talking about the NBA cap, the cap on a salary, and we just knew there was like a top. It was a ceiling. It's an invisible ceiling, and that's why we say no cap. No, I'm telling you the truth, full truth, undisclosed truth, everything, full transparency, no cap, no lies, because we saw that there were things that can be capped on. There's a ceiling, and we were told there were no ceilings. So it's evident there's something there. There's a shift in the culture. The culture always gonna talk to you, and this is where we are now. I don't have a solution for this just yet. I may not ever come up with a solution, but I know art, I know hip hop, and I know those two love to wiggle their way loose, like water finding a crack in the wall, finding a crack in the boat. It's gonna seep in somehow, and we're gonna take it back down to the deep. But right now, you know, we're in a bit of an ankle lock, man. Hip hop, rap art, the artist is in a bit of a chokehold, and trying to wiggle ourselves free. So stay calm, stay the course, and that embrace that we might be the era that that doesn't get their 15 minutes of fame. Embracing that is gonna do wonders for you. It's only after you lose everything that you're free to do anything. So I'm interested to see what we create.